Is this thing on?
And the answer is
Okay.
yes.
I think it's working, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're here. Apologies if there are any technical difficulties. We are we're not cross-continental for once.
Yeah.
We're not.
We're not.
We're all
This is
on
a
the
bit.
same continent.
I know, just different directions, but that's okay. We like it. Welcome to UCR live. UCR's live, apparently. The jet lag is here. It's okay. The jet lag is here. I have arrived safely in Vancouver, Canada. Beautifulness. I know. Trina's like, yay! Somebody in my area. We love it. But I was just telling Vera, I have gotten unexpectedly lucky on this trip over, and it never happens. So I was like, what do you mean? What's happening? There was no one sat next to me. So in the row of four, there was me, an empty seat, and then two people. I was like, because you know what that's like. You're waiting, you're waiting. You're like, is it happening? Like, is anyone getting on this plane? Is the question. Is anyone getting on this plane? And then they're like, close cabin doors. And I'm like, oh, stop the mad, stop the insanity. I'm so excited. So, empty seat, gorgeousness. Delicious beef stroganoff. Who knew?
Really?
Who knew? Thank you, Air Canada. Thank you. But yeah, I did 4 movies, 4 episodes of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. About half an hour's sleep in the 14 hours over.
Oh my god!
Then I don't sleep on planes. It's not a bag. But I kind of like did those ones. But so I got here at like 8 a.m. Right? I'm like, there is no way on God's green earth this hotel's going to be ready, and I'm going to have to wait until 4 p.m. to check in, and it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to be dragging my dead carcass around. I walked in, and they're like, "Oh, we had a no-show last night. There's a room ready for you now."
Oh, you lucked out completely.
Yes.
What is that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that about? I'm just like, oh, so it's been coming up. Yeah, everything's been coming up Millhouse today.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's been rainy today. Surprise, surprise. But I did walking around yesterday.
Snow.
I was like, ooh. But it's really nice here. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm down for my first adventure, so I'm just going to plan out my itinerary now because I guess it's weird seasonal because some stuff isn't like starting yet. It's starting like next week when February kicks in. So like there's some tours and stuff that I'm like, okay, I'll wait until next week. This will just be reconnaissance mission week and getting it done. And that's fine. I'm down with that because got to know the lay of the land. But yeah. The most, as I said to Vera, the most delightful woman that serves breakfast. I'm like, shut up. Why is the stereotype? Why is the stereotype right? Why are you a fucking delight? Why are you a ray of sunshine? But yeah.
Why are you questioning it? Lean in, Steve.
I'm down for it. She is gorgeous.
Nice. It really is a thing.
She remembered exactly what I had for breakfast yesterday. She goes, so yesterday you had this, blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm going to blow up Best Western a little bit because I've got free breakfast. I can get anything off the breakfast menu, whatever I want. And it's like, it's not a buffet. It's like real dishes. So I had avocado toast with chickpeas and dill mayo. Like it was very fancy. I'm like, okay. So I might come home a bit heavier, but that's okay. I'll do some walking. It'll be okay. But so far, so good. I mean, if the way I look at it, if I don't put on weight when I'm at Jeff's house, I'm okay. Because we know bitch likes to feed people.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, dogsy. How is it whenever we're meant to be in the same, but we're all different places? I know, right? We'll take the show to LA one day. It'll be great.
Oh my God.
We'll rule the roost. It'll be fantastic. All right. I'm going to try and flick this around a little bit and see. I haven't done this yet. We'll see what happens. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm going to press buttons and see what happens. Oh, yeah, that one. Hi, Trina. What have you been up to this week? Yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. What have you been up to, girlfriend?
This week, well, I am doing. I mean, starting today, I do work with Tony Robbins, so I'm doing his.
I did see that.
Time to Rise Summit. I'm crewing for him, which is always a good time. And then just we're doing the whole 75 hard thing.
We are now officially Facebook friends, so I've seen all this. So we've taken it to the next level. It's like, yes, we're all about that stuff.
I really wanted a beer today. I was like, maybe I should just go back to day one. Like
a restart.
It would be worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I haven't had a drink yet. Maybe I should do that. I had Taco Tuesday. I got here. It's delicious, by the way. Just saying. Just touched down in London, Dogsy. Very nice. He's gone back to the mother country. Now, Christina, we talked about your little
promotion
excitement last week.
Yeah, man.
What's going on? How are you finding life now that you're the boss?
I'm the second boss. I'm like Dwight. Like I'm the assistant to the assistant. No, I'm kidding. There's
still someone you can throw it at if something goes wrong.
I can, she's awesome. Like, she's like a year older than me, and it's just like, it's cool. I don't mind it. It's a lot of work now. Like, there's more questions being thrown at me, and it's like there's more work being piled on, and there's a lot of people out this week. We're down 5 people. So when we're down 5 fucking people, like it makes the work 10 times harder, and it makes the questions just like come at you even more, because like my senior people aren't here and I need them. Because like
I need backup. I need backup.
I'm not available. Yeah, like it used to be like me and her and some other girl, and then like some other girls on maternity leave, and one of them was on vacation, and it's like, oh my god, and then like another person's out on like family leave, and another one is out in India on family leave, and then one's on vacation. So it's just like, it's just a shit show this week.
People going on vacation when they should be at work. So irresponsible.
I know, right?
And it pissed me off because like it's a kid that goes on this cruise. Like he goes on cruises. This is his thing. Like with his wife, he's newly married. He's young. He's like 27, I think, and he's like, I'm going on a cruise. And he just went on a cruise for his fucking honeymoon. Now he's on a cruise this month. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, enough with the cruises. I said, now that I'm supervisor, no more cruises for you. Of your PTO. There's no more cruises allowed unless you have a big enough suitcase to fit my ass in it. I go, because this is bullshit. Like, I deserve vacation.
See, this is what we need to do.
It's your sign to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Your turn.
Just being thrown at me.
That's what I was about to say. We need to grow the show so we can go on an Uncensored Radio cruise.
Please. I need like a GoFundMe.
Everyone can do one night of stand up, and then Trina can do like a little chat, a little like life affirming moment.
Right? I'll do like a fraud class. Oh my god.
Yes. I live. Everyone's gonna Vera will be able to treat everyone for seasickness. It'll be great.
And then side note, like I had to drop my daughter off
Get over it.
at Girl Scouts last night, and like I haven't talked to anybody really in a while, a couple of days, because I don't know, it's just been crazy in the snow, and we were working from home and whatever. So I finally get to see people last night, and this woman said something about her debit card. She goes, oh, my card was like hacked again. She's like, this is the 3rd time this has happened to me. I go, really? I said, what bank do you bank with? And she tells me, and I go, oh, so is it like the same vendor, like the same person? She goes, no, different vendors. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, all these questions, and I go, oh my god, I am at work. I go, stop it.
She's become the job, ladies and gentlemen. She's become the job.
Stop. Like oh my god, I needed human.
Speaking of Girl Scouts, though, you need to repost the link for Rosaria's Girl Scout.
It's on my Facebook page.
Okay. Vera's gonna buy some cookies or whatever.
I am. I can send them to my nephew again.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really, and I know shipping costs are like so crazy, so don't feel obligated. But it is on my Facebook page if you wanted to order anything.
Okay.
Somebody buy some cookies for the girl already.
It's like, can't we plug it into the show? Like, you guys.
Oh my God, right?
Is it still happening next week? I could be.
Page.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I should
post it, babe. You never know.
Cookies are the best. Like, are you
my
kidding me? I would
God.
die for some Girl Scout cookies. I was talking about that to someone the other day. Let's just get everybody on the show to buy some Girl Scout.
There we go. Christina, do a post when you get off the show.
We were going over the prizes tonight, okay? And she's like, the American Girl doll. And I said, you have to sell 500 boxes to get the American Girl doll. I said, that's not happening unless we go around like the neighborhood 3 times. I go put it on like, I was like, there's no way. She's like, we're going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm like, oh, sure.
It's turned into an MLM, has it?
I'll buy 4.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
4 is enough.
There we go. People of the world, wherever you are, that's your. We need 500 boxes. It's like Troop Beverly Hills.
96.
And what's
right.
the American Girl doll? That's what we're hoping to get.
Yes, 500 boxes. That's all we need.
We're manifesting it. Manifesting the
American Girl doll, 500 boxes. Let's make it happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
All right, V. What about you? You survived the polar vortex?
Yeah, sorta. I mean, it's been a really weird week. We had the snow day on Monday. We had a bomb threat on Tuesday.
Whoa,
gorgeous!
The hospital?
At the clinic, yeah.
Oh my God.
It happens every couple of years. It's not a big deal. It's usually somebody who hasn't got enough organizational skills to get their groceries. They don't really mean it, but they do something stupid and they get themselves in trouble, and it's really sad when it happens. But
oh my God!
So we had a bomb threat on Tuesday, and then yesterday I was really busy, and today I had to wait for maintenance because our office is separate from the med room, but nobody's allowed in the med room without a medical license. But the lights all went out in the med room, so I had to sit in the med room for 3 hours while they fixed the lights.
Oh, busy at work. Hard day.
Oh my
Hard
God.
day at work. That's nice, though. It's good. It's very good.
I'm just twiddling your thumbs.
I'm glad that I have missed the polar vortex. We got rain. That's all I got.
It's not hitting that part of the. It's not hitting
that's
that
what
part
I mean.
of Canada. You're
yeah, we got like a foot over here.
We got 2 feet of snow.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, we got 2 feet of snow. I would have never got out without a snowblower. There's no way I could.
Here, you know what that means?
What?
Snow angels.
Yeah, I can do a snow angel. I just can't get up.
Yeah, right.
Vera's gonna end up. Vera's gonna end up like Jack Torrance at the end of The Shining.
The snow angel has me rolling over to get up onto my knees so I can get out of the snow. So it's got handprints everywhere in the middle of the snow angel. It's not a pretty angel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an angel down. Angel down. Angel down.
It has like that hard, crusty ice layer over it now. It's just like,
And then you think it's going to be nice and soft, and you're like, ow.
There's still there's a middle layer of snow that I can't reach on the roof of my car. It's like a little car snow mohawk.
I've been watching a lot of those de-icing videos. Oh my God. Hold up. I buried the lead. TikTok doesn't work here.
Oh, no.
My TikTok doesn't work. I don't know what's going on. I'm freaking out a little bit because, hello, doom scrolling. Thank God for Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram's so much better, I feel. I don't know.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm feeling like after watching the censorship all week, since they switched owners, since the Ellison boys took over, I may have to go to Insta.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm
like, does my TikTok? I've never had a problem with TikTok.
No, it just might be because I have an Australian account here.
Well, they don't want it. They don't want
I'm going through like I've got an eSIM and all that kind of thing, so I think it might just be going, hey, you're not supposed to be here. I'm like,
right,
but I am.
You're not allowed.
But I am.
Turn off your geolocation.
Yeah. Are you connected to like the hotel's Wi-Fi?
I am, but I come in and out, so we'll see. It's all right.
Steve's doing
I've got
something
Instagram.
We won't cry anymore.
I've got Instagram reels. It's all good. We can make it.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. It's the same people.
Instagram
They
is the
post
same
to multiple
shit.
things.
It is.
I'm just dreading because when I got off the plane, I was like, oh, okay. And I turned on the eSIM. My phone just went boom. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So it's going to happen again when I get back to Australia. But I'm thinking the flight had Wi-Fi too. I'm like, maybe I'll just get some Wi-Fi and just scroll my life. Oh, my God. Imagine how much TikTok I could watch on a 14-hour flight.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I'm going to get that video.
You would have the
my wrist hurts thinking about it. I'm like, ow.
You would have the attention span of a gnat if you did that.
Who says I don't already?
Your brain.
Who says I don't already? All right. Well, should we jump into some
hot load of hot topics?
Ooh, I like this. I feel very sort of touch screeny and very fancy. And All right. Should we get the serious stuff out of the way? Because it's serious. It's pretty serious out there, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can really say. Because if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
I'm in like a hole here. I don't listen or pay attention to anything. It's so bad.
Well, unless you've been under a rock, you'll know that the ICE agents just can't stop shooting people or executing them in the streets like dogs. It's this week still. It's still this week, where immigration officials, two immigration officials killed an intensive care nurse in the streets of Minnesota. I am at a loss because I don't know how anyone justifies this anymore.
Oh, believe me, they're trying.
I know. And they're like, he had a gun. He owns a gun. He does this. I was like, well, when you can show me a video, because this is the amazing thing, is that everyone's using these. So there are multiple angles, multiple views, multiple points of view of these crimes, murders that are happening, that you can't deny what you're saying. And that's what's happening. They're trying to convince you to not believe your eyes. This man may have owned a gun. He may have even had a gun on him.
He did. He definitely had the gun.
He was holding a mobile phone.
He was not holding his phone. Yeah.
Yeah, and which he was a legal registered gun owner
and
allowed to have that gun.
State.
Yes, and allowed to have that gun.
All these Second Amendment gun rights people who've been justifying the guns at the Capitol on January 6th and justifying Kyle Rittenhouse with his AR-15 at Portland are quiet as hell about the fact that no, some of them aren't even quiet. Some of them are there. How dare he take a gun to a protest? You know, there's plenty of people who have been barking Second Amendment at us for years who are now saying he brought a gun. President Trump said he brought a gun. He asked for it.
But now Trump says that you shouldn't have guns.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm not one of the Second Amendment people that says everybody, I have hunters in my family. I have people who love guns. My cousin swears to God that an AR-15 is fun to fire. I don't like guns. I don't own any. I don't want any. I don't think everybody needs a weapon of mass destruction.
No.
But they've been throwing it down our throats at every school shooting that you need a gun to protect yourself against the tyranny of an evil government. Here we are sitting smack dab in the middle of the fucking evil government, and now you're telling us we can't carry guns. But
the thing for me is they are so much about evidence, and the whole thing with Renee Good, Kristi Noem blatantly lying to the public about what happened when there are multiple views of what happened, and just because it doesn't match the narrative they're trying to spin, they're trying to convince people that they're not seeing with their own eyes what they're seeing. Oh, it's AI, it's this, it's that. It's like, well, it can't be AI when it's everything is exactly the same in every video. That's
and
not
every
it.
angle.
And if we are to believe what we see, sorry, keep going.
No, the video they want you to believe is real has no shadows, not a single shadow. It's like, oh, well, that doesn't look real. Light
this is
casts
just like an
shadow.
extra arm there or something.
Yeah.
But the thing for me is, right, they're saying, don't believe what you see, but believe what you see. So does that mean all of those photos of Trump with Jeffrey Epstein are what? What do we say about that? Because very convenient that all of this stuff's happening as these files, and if you are not please do your due diligence, people, and stay on top of the fucking horrendous things that are coming out in the Epstein files, because it is horrendous. And people just aren't paying attention to it because we're smoke bombing over here, or literally shooting people in the streets like Nazi Germany over here.
Well,
and then we're not talking about what we should be talking about.
That is the hallmark of the Trump presidency. Keep things moving, and flare the outrage. And he did it all through the first term. And he started out even faster here in the second term. No, he does not want us to see what's in the Epstein files, and we know at least 22 survivors have testified in Congress, but we've never seen any of their testimony,
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's
I don't know how anyone in their right minds can justify the actions of these people, or B, support somebody in their family who is an ICE agent. Like, it's terrifying. Well, this is terrifying shit.
It's all terrifying shit, and you're not even here.
I'm not even there,
I'm terrified all the time. I don't live in Minneapolis. My area of the country is not under siege at the moment, but there are open occupations of American troops in American cities happening all the time. They were in LA, they were in Chicago, they are tearing apart Minneapolis. They were going to move into Portland, but apparently Susan Collins has made some deal with the Trump administration, and they're not moving into Portland now. But I
don't understand all the wheeling and dealing either, because isn't this like
democracy?
The free home of the brave, democracy?
Yeah.
And I said it ages ago. This man isn't a president. He is a businessman, and he's treating the country like it's a business.
I don't think he's a businessman. I think he's a grifter, and he's treating this like the massive grift. He's had nothing but failed businesses. He's had 5 fucking bankruptcies. The grift
I meant to do an update, by the way, Christina, just because we talked about it ages ago. Nobody's gotten that Trump mobile phone yet.
Nobody.
So I'm glad you didn't spend the money.
His pattern for bankruptcy is to go to a small town that's failing. He's done this in multiple small towns in New York and New Jersey. Promise the moon, build a great big Trump tower with federal grant money, state grant money, local grant money, and lots of tax write-offs for 4 or 5 years. Run the building at a profit until he decides it's bankrupt. Then he goes bankrupt. He stiffs the federal monies. He stiffs the state monies. He stiffs the local monies, and he's paid no taxes on any of it. That's why he's a fucking millionaire, because he's a fucking thief who knows the system so well, and he uses the system against all of us. Every taxpayer in this country has paid for that golden fucking toilet, and not the one in the White House, the one in New York or Mar-a-Lago. We paid for that with government grants that he stiffed on.
It's like old school, like
it's so
moonshine snake
corrupt.
oil salesman.
It's so like fucking corrupt. I have been shouting at the top of my voice since 2015 that this man is not a good man, and not a good businessman, and not a good leader. I don't know how many other times I can say it or how many different ways I can say it. You know?
Well, the scare tactics have already begun, like saying that if we don't win the primaries, it's all over. They're going to impeach me. It's going to be all over. Like,
he's just saying
put that
panic,
put the panic out.
To keep moving the camera because they've seized all the voter records in Fulton County, Georgia today.
While everything's happening,
the FBI went into Georgia and seized their voter records. Pam Bondi, that fucking corrupt little twat who calls herself the Attorney General at the Department of Justice, looked Tim Walz in the face and said, "Oh, we'll stop terrorizing Minneapolis and killing your citizens if you give us your voter registrations." It's autocracy. It's fascism. It's here. And I don't know how to stop it. I keep screaming. I keep talking. I keep saying my piece and calling my senators and calling my congressmen and writing letters to the newspapers. And I think I'm yelling into the void. I can't believe it's here every fucking day.
Yeah. She's intense. She's very, very intense.
It is intense.
She's very intense.
And I'm on the list of people that are bound to be ethnically cleansed. Okay?
Oh.
They're targeting American citizens. It's not illegals. It's people who are brown and black.
Well, good segue because I guess it doesn't really. It doesn't really depend. No, no Britney today, but Britney tangentially, like it's adjacent. I don't know if you guys have heard that Nicki Minaj is now on her way to being an American citizen after she's the proud recipient of a Trump gold card. All right, language warning. Fuck this cunt. That's all I'm saying. Nicki Minaj is the biggest disappointment in the world. Like, I can because, you know, it's very self-serving. She now becomes an American citizen and her husband and her brother, who are both registered and convicted sex offenders, might just get a pardon because she's the president's biggest fan now.
I don't think they would pardon them.
Gold card? I'm so confused.
So she becomes. Oh, Vera. Do you want to?
Trump announced last year, shortly after taking office, that he would happily welcome immigrants to this country if they purchased the Trump gold card. It would include citizenship.
It's buying your way into the country, basically. I think it's like you've got to you have to make donations to Trump accounts, which is apparently going to go to the people.
The Political Action Committee. I thought it was a Political Action Committee. So it's protected from taxes, tax sheltered Political Action Committee.
And look, it is not. Yeah, it beggars belief, but it doesn't, because this is exactly reflexive of the man himself. But I can't believe. Well, I can. And it just, like, everyone's so worried about, like, Beyonce, the Illuminati, all that. Like, this shit's happening in front of your eyes. She's literally selling her soul so that she gets citizenship and immunity for her sex offender husband and brother.
Did he say that he was going to give them a pardon?
No, but
he didn't. But he pardoned the biggest drug lord in South America for a $400 million donation.
Yeah,
and then he arrested President Maduro because he said that Venezuela was smuggling drugs.
But there's been a big. So we talked about it a couple of weeks ago on the show after she turned up at the Eric Kirk rally that I'm not releasing music now. You don't deserve it. But everyone's pulling anything they have to do with Nicki Minaj off Spotify. So Britney Spears, Katy Perry, Ariana Grande are three names that their material with Nicki is no longer available to stream. They've removed it. They are cutting all ties with her. It's
Yay.
This is the choice. This is the choice you make, and obviously, she's buttered her bread, and she knows where her bread's buttered. So that's what's happening with her. I would be surprised, but I'm not at all. It's just part of the problem, right? If you've got the money, nothing will touch you.
It's part of the problem, but it's also, if you are one of the targeted minorities, if you have people who you love, who you can help, and you have the money,
But make up your mind, right? So she is an illegal immigrant. Her parents brought her here when she was 5. According to everyone, illegal immigrants are like worse than the Nazis, but except if they've got a couple of $1 million to pay you.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, reader. Make it make sense, but it doesn't. That's okay.
It doesn't. No.
We'll make it make sense. Someone has made sense of themselves, though. This one was interesting. I'm going to read a quite lengthy statement. So, he's back.
Oh, God.
Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen, has reached out to the Wall Street Journal. Speaking on his little Nazi faux pas that he made a while back. So it was an open letter, Wall Street Journal, blaming his bipolar and brain injuries for his racism. Not cold and flu medication this time. That's fun.
Well, I suppose I can forgive a bomb threat. I should be able to forgive a bipolar person.
Here we go. This is what Kanye had to say, because he did the Karamo. He did 2 different little announcements. He obviously saw what Karamo did about the Queer Eye guys. He's like, that's the way. That's the PR flex. So this is what he said to Wall Street Journal. It makes you blind, but convinced you have insight. You feel powerful. Powerful, certain, unstoppable. I lost touch with reality. Things got worse the longer I ignored the problem. I said and did things I deeply regret. I regret and am deeply mortified by my actions in that state, and I'm committed to accountability, treatment, and meaningful change. It does not excuse what I did, though. I am not a Nazi or an anti-Semite. I love the Jewish people. Which is big, considering all of the shit that we've talked about Kanye West on this show in the last however long, because there has never been any kind of accountability or a commitment to treatment or even understanding that the bipolar is affecting his life in a huge way. So that's progress, right? That's something.
I was going to say that, like what you read, because when you were like, he's saying it's his bipolar, I thought he was going to be like, I'm bipolar, like it wasn't my fault.
Yeah, it was an excuse.
Very different. Like that's...
Whoever wrote that, tick, good work.
If he's on his medication and he stays on his medication, he could very well be sincere and this could be real, but time will tell.
And we have this conversation a lot too. Separating the art from the artist gets increasingly hard when they do a huge detour to weird and crazy, offensive stuff. But the man is a genius. Like the stuff that comes out of his head is amazing.
Yeah.
But we've talked about it for years on this show, the mental health issues, and no one being there to actually put him in check or help him realize or get him on a path to stabilizing hasn't been there. There's been a lot in the press about his new wife actually being the one that's driven him to get better treatment. So for all the things that were said about Bianca Censori as well, it seems like she has succeeded where everyone else has failed.
Well, I think that his mother kept him in check when she was alive.
Yeah. And that's a huge loss. We can't.
And I have to say, there is a connection between some of the most brilliant minds I've ever seen and mental health issues.
Definitely.
You know.
So I'm going to read the Vanity Fair part now. So these remorseful feelings were so heavy on my heart and weighing on my spirit. I owe a huge apology once again for everything that I said that hurt the Jewish and Black communities in particular. There we go.
Yeah.
All of it went too far. I look at the wreckage of my episode and realize that this isn't who I am. As a public figure, so many people follow and listen to my every word. It's important that they realize and understand what side of history I want to stand on, and it is one of love and positivity. So the article went and asked about how he made amends to people in his personal life. He said, every day that I wake up, it's a checklist of everything that I said, at least what I can recall while in a bipolar episode. All the family bonds, deep relationships, and lifelong friendships that I worked so hard to build over so many years were all tarnished by all of the horrible statements I made so impulsively.
Wow.
That's big. That's like, even if it's a PR spiel,
I hope for his sake it's real.
Accountability.
I really do.
Yeah.
It seems real. It seems like it's not like a PR thing that
it is so hard for
PR part, and I feel like this is like, for again, I watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like, he was very calm on that show. Like, he was
what they allowed you to see too. You've got to
Exactly.
think about how controlling the Kardashians are about their public image.
Right. Of course, but like, it's just, he was more like a laid back, calm talker. Like, this seems more like him than all the other crazy shit that he had done. So, I don't know.
And I think that just being in the state now, and this lucidity, that there is a reclamation of that horrible shit, and the acknowledgement is progress, because you can't help people that don't want the help or don't realize that they need it. We have that conversation all the time when it comes to mental health, drugs, all that kind of stuff. We have that conversation a lot, and it feels a little bit different this time around. There's no blame for an outside effect. It's the call's coming from inside the house, and he's acknowledging it.
Right.
Which is,
and I hope for him and his children that it's a lasting.
That's a hard
forward.
thing too.
Yeah.
When you've got those kids and they are already, they're public figures, whether from the moment they were conceived. It's just like, they will never not be, and they've got all of this stuff will live with them forever.
Yeah.
It's all out there on the beautiful World Wide Web to say, look at Dad, look at Mum, look at Grandma. I was going to say look at Caitlin, but no one should look at Caitlin.
I was like watching, like, we have a brand new TV, and it's like we get LG channels. Like,
shut up! How good are they? It's just an endless run of shit. You're like,
endless run. Like, if you've never heard of these things, it's just like a marathon of one show on one channel. Like, it's just like Say Yes to the Dress. It's just like on 24/7.
Project Runway.
I love it. Like, there's just like just random things. Like, so what was on? Keeping Up with the Kardashians was on, right? So I've seen it. Like, I haven't really watched it, right? But you see, like, it was Kim and Khloe Take New York, and I was like, I'm not watching that. But then, like, I just clicked in one day to just like a normal episode, and the way that Khloe just like curse, and like, and Bruce was there, right? Like, when he
doesn't like it.
Bruce. And it's just like, and he's like, oh, they call him Dad and Bruce, and he was so manly on the show. Like, he wanted to golf, he wanted to do, like, he brought them to like some football conference, like, he introduced them to the players. Like, again, he was like this big sports guy because of the whole track thing, right? Like, it was just a whole different life, and like
the dissonance, and it was very recent too. Like, I've been when I could watch TikTok, there was the aftermath of the whole Caitlyn reveal and all that kind of stuff, and watching Chris genuinely grieve the relationship that she used to have.
Yeah,
that's hard stuff too. Like, whatever you say about the Kardashians, like,
literally,
hard
like,
stuff.
none of them are the same person that they were.
No,
Like none
God,
of them.
no.
Like
It's like watching Real
literally
Housewives, the
and
faces.
figuratively, you know, like it's just like even oh my God, why can't I think of the other Courtney? Like her and
that guy.
Scott, like when Scott was
When Scott was a
back
mess.
then,
When Scott was a
like,
mess.
it's just seeing
Not the
them
one that you
together
were
and their
like,
dynamic. Like you could see how toxic it was. Like, and she didn't like how did she not know? Like she knew, but she didn't care. And then like it's just all these things. It's just crazy. Like where they were.
That's also a thing too. He was in denial about how bad his relationship with her was, with the family was, with
I think
drugs,
he will always be in
alcohol.
love with her.
Yeah,
I think he's madly in love with her.
He's literally just still on the show. It's like the Kardashians and Scott Disick. He's like,
yeah, just like hanging out.
I kind of enjoy Scott a little bit though. I've got to admit.
You now, yeah. Like I mean,
Yeah,
even then I did, but like now it's like, oh Scott, like he's so like he's such a good dad. He's such a good guy. Like he really did turn around. I don't know, like.
Yeah, well, when Courtney's the other parent, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's a lot easier, right?
I can't stand her. She's so self-righteous. It drives me insane. All right, segue. Someone.
Because like him and Chloe are always together. They're
I feel like they should have been the ones that were together, right? They're like
100%.
Speaking of, it's big accountability week this week. We've got someone who else is taking accountability for their actions. Natasha Lyonne.
Love her.
Yep.
Has revealed that she's relapsed after 10 years of sobriety.
Oh, shit.
I know. So she has taken to X, and this is her statement. Took my relapse public, more to come, was the post. Hours later, there was a follow-up post that says, recovery is a lifelong process. Anyone out there struggling, remember you're not alone. Grateful for love and smart feet. Got to do it for Dambo, which is a movie she's making. Stay honest, folks. Sick as our secrets. If nobody told you today, I love you. No matter how far down the scales we have gone, we will see how our experience may help another. Keep going, kiddos. Don't quit before the miracle. Wallpaper your mind with love. Rest is all noise and baloney. Now, cast your minds back if you were of the ilk that was around when Natasha Lyonne first found fame and the subsequent years after. It's a miracle that she survived.
Yeah.
She was heavy in the weeds with drugs and alcohol use and abuse. And then she has made huge strides, and her career has returned out of nowhere to, she's a star of TV shows. She's in movies. She's doing all this stuff that she had the potential to do. But after 10 years, that's a
huge.
Interesting setback, right? And
it's a lifelong struggle.
Yeah. So
there are people in recovery who will tell you after 40 years that some days they have to, every day they have to make the choice not to drink. Yeah.
So Mike, maybe Trina can speak on this. How do you pick yourself up again after that kind of setback? I guess we're not going to say failure. We're going to say setback.
So it's all like there's so many different strategies that you can take when you have that kind of setback. It's the one that is going to be the most effective is dealing with the identity that you have associated with, like she was probably holding on and still probably is holding on to the identity of the woman who was in that space. And so if you have that attachment to that identity, you're going to have to remind yourself, I can't have a drink every day. Mm-hmm. And then the difference in like the larger change, like I used to be a smoker and I'm not a smoker anymore, but it's that identity piece of, it's not like, oh, I quit smoking. It's I'm not a smoker. And same thing with the alcohol. It's the identity that we have. And we can get really attached to some of those stories. We make make it mean things about who we are and what we're worth. And, shame is a big thing that, if she's not proud of the things that she's done and she hasn't forgiven herself for that and she hasn't worked through it, she can still be attached to those stories. And like, it's being able to heal from that identity and creating a new one that creates the permanent change.
And it sounds like she's on top of it from the language that she used there. She's like, it's not a wallowing, it's not a poor me, it's not a I've disappointed everyone. It's like, fuck, that happened.
Yeah, she's calling herself out on it and just, like, giving
accountability.
Yeah.
Well, Eckhart Tolle said, defeating addiction is the toughest soul work any human can do.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
But there are like lots of similarities when you look at this week's story. It's all about these moments, these lapses, and the repercussions from these moments and the repercussions that they have that can be huge. And it's just the way you get back up again that matters. Gidget's like, hi everyone. She needs her own segment, I think.
I know she does.
I think she does. Now, we've talked accountability. Here's someone that has none. Sydney Sweeney. Oh my God. And in something that can only be labelled as a publicity stunt, she's gotten herself in trouble by illegally climbing and interacting with the Hollywood sign to promote her new lingerie line.
Can I get more clarity on what illegally interacting with the Hollywood sign means?
So you are not allowed to. It's actually fenced off. You can't tell. You can't tell from looking at it and all the movies and all that kind of stuff.
And all the movies that people climb it.
They all climb it, and it's just an easy thing. But there is security fences. She has trespassed onto the property, and then she has interfered with the property by festooning her bras across the Hollywood sign.
In all fairness, though, like, I would totally, like, if I was there, I'd totally be trying to get in front of that Hollywood sign and, like, that's just like
put my initials on it or something.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is,
slide down the O.
But the thing is, you are actually allowed to go there. You've just got to do it the right way.
Right.
So all you have to do is approach the Chamber of Commerce apparently and fill out a couple of forms, and then someone's there with you watching that
you are overseen and you have the proper insurance.
Not destroying a landmark.
She had permission to like be there though.
No, she broke. That's why she's dressed as a fucking ICE agent.
No,
look.
The article she's like, that she had permission to be there.
No.
But they didn't expect her to like put things on the sign.
No, well, she took a film crew, so she knew she can't claim ignorance. Is my thing. She can't claim ignorance when you take a film crew and then you give that footage to TMZ. What a fucking idiot!
But I feel like that is ignorant. I feel like you could click like we've obviously caught you going into the Hollywood sign because you just gave us the evidence.
Yeah.
But she had
I don't think she's smart enough to realize that's the problem. It's like, oh dear. Not a lot going on upstairs for Sydney.
I don't know.
Got bad genes.
Her and her Nazi genes. Her and her Nazi genes that don't know what's going on. See? It's all related. It's all related. The circle of life. We love it. Well, nostalgia, thank you for that segue because people get ready for it. Get ready for this. It's happening officially. Baby is coming out of the corner. Jennifer Grey has spoken to Entertainment Tonight. The sequel to Dirty Dancing is set to begin filming this year. It's gonna happen.
I
talked about it.
Sequel something that when half of the leads are dead.
Well, it's a continuation of her story.
That does not look like Jennifer Grey.
Well, she had remember, that's why her career.
Like herself when she was the extra on Grey's Anatomy. She looked great then.
Grey's Anatomy professor here.
Until then, now this doesn't look like her. Number one. Number two, Patrick Swayze isn't there. Number three, I'm not gonna fucking see it because they shouldn't make a sequel to that good of a movie. Just leave it the way it is. I don't give a fuck about where she is now. Guess what? She's old. And what are they going to do? They're going to make it like her daughter or granddaughter or her fucking niece or some fucking bitch in the town. Like, it's just going to be like, it's not going to be fucking her. It's not going to be Patrick Swayze. Like, it's just.
She's going to have a daughter. The daughter's going to want to go to it's going to be a.
See,
it could be a thing.
I've seen Dirty Dancing too. Havana
yeah,
Nights.
Havana Nights with Patrick Swayze in it.
It's great.
They're trying to build a cinematic universe, obviously. It's happening.
But that kind of Catskill Jewish community vacation doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not a world.
It's not a
but
thing
anymore. maybe that's the story. I think maybe that's the story is that obviously they're going to have to say that he's dead.
Right.
And maybe that's the story. How do you find a new life after the life that you know is gone? And it's for the people that watch that
Roadhouse was a sequel to Dirty Dancing. Was it?
I don't think so. I don't think Ghost as well. Too soon.
Dirty Dancing, Ghost. Bring AI into it. We've got
it's happening.
Mix it all together.
And Roadhouse.
Yeah. I think for the audience that loves this movie, because there is an audience that loves this movie, this is very reflexive of the time of life that they're in. You know, heartbreaks happen, divorce, death, disappointment. How you get back up again, like we were just talking about, is a very common theme. I can see that being what it is, and her wanting to. She'll probably be spreading his ashes there or something in the lake, you know, and then she'll fucking levitate or something.
Where they dance.
Hopefully, a watermelon falls on her or something.
Find that fallen tree that they practice the lifts on.
Or she's gonna die 10 minutes into the fucking movie. And
wow. Jeez, Christina. That is bleak, bro. That is bleak.
It took me 10 years to figure out that I wanted to do the remake. Nobody was around to do it the right way, but I'm going to die. It's like, it's just.
And I need the money. Oh, did I say that?
Yeah, like, leave it alone. I just like, a classic is a classic.
Come on.
Leave it. Like,
would you say no if you were her? What is she doing? Let's be honest. I wouldn't say. If someone said, "Hey, you wanna go make a movie again?" Yeah, fuck oath, brother. Let's do this shit.
Sure, let's make something
Sign
else.
me up, pup.
Let's make something else. I don't feel like it should be a Dirty Dancing remake.
What is it? Clean clogging, the spin-off. It's not okay.
No.
It's not all right, but it's not okay, actually. Whitney was wrong. Where she ended up. R.I.P. Whitney.
I know.
Anyway, I know. Never look at a bathtub the same way again.
I was a big Whitney fan. She was a big part of my youth.
Yeah.
How will we know? How will we know? We do know that it is that time. It is time for Vera Vance.
This bitch again?
I know, right? She keeps coming back. Here we go, V3, 2, 1, vent.
Well, kids, I'm going to talk about ice some more. As the temperatures remain high in Minneapolis and across the country, to be fair, we did talk about the fact that ice killed another person. I just want to throw out this little statistic before we get too far. ICE has killed more people since January 1st, 2026 than illegal immigrants have killed in this country in the last 6 years. Okay? All those people who saying they're getting rid of murders and rapists, I'm not so sure you're looking at the right people. Anyway, ICE, which stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, has been around for a long time. Their focus has always been on smuggling, trafficking of drugs and people, and illegal immigration at the borders. They are primarily designed by law that created them to be at the borders. However, since the Trump administration in 2017, They have expanded their purview, shall we say. They are no longer focused on criminal activity. They are now just focused on deportation. And even that, they're fucking up. They have been in our cities. They are focusing. They have mandates that say they are allowed to racially profile people with accents, people with questionable skin color, or people that they just think are not here or shouldn't be here. And, a couple of liberals get thrown into that mix. They become much more violent, and they continue to function outside of the law. You cannot call them law enforcement officers when they function outside of the law. The American Constitution guarantees certain rights: the right to protest, the right to free speech, the right to free assembly, the right to carry a gun, the right to have your home safe from illegal search and seizure, the right to have your car safe from illegal search and seizure, the right of the states to supersede the federal government in day-to-day life. These are all parts of our Constitution that ICE is violating every single day. Okay? They are an arm of the Department of Homeland Security. They are not the only part of Homeland Security, but they are receiving 99% of all funding that has been allotted to Department of Homeland Security. Since Trump came into office this second time, FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Association, which are empowered to help out after natural disasters, has almost no funding. The money that goes to FEMA has all been relocated to fund immigration and customs enforcement. So FEMA has no money to respond to fires, like all the wildfires in California, no money to respond to tornadoes, like the ones that ripped out 3 states in the South earlier last year, no money to respond to snowstorms and ice storms, like the ones that have ravaged the South this last week. FEMA is almost bankrupt because ICE and immigration enforcement and deportation is sucking up all of those federal dollars that are meant to help us, citizens of the United States. And since this insurgence in ICE presence in every city across the country, they are accusing blue states of not cooperating with them. They are targeting blue states, and they are so much less successful than any president before them. In the 13 months that Trump has been in office, they have deported less people than Barack Obama in 1 year, Joe Biden in 1 year, George Bush in 1 year. They are not succeeding at their primary goal of deportation. And they are costing us more money per person to deport people that aren't here illegally, people that aren't part of gangs, and people that are working every day and supporting our economy, whether or not they were born here. The amount of money that is funneled into our system by immigrant workers, they are paying into Social Security every single paycheck that they will never be able to collect on because they're not citizens. They pay sales tax in this country that they'll never be able to get back because they're not citizens. They are being charged employment taxes that they can't get back because they're not citizens. Even the ones working under the table are paying into the system in sales tax and, federal taxes. But they will never get that money back, and that money, when they're deported, is gone. They're not paying it in if they're not here, So it's a negative sum balance for you people who saying it's all about the money, and it's not about the decency for sure. And we know that they've killed 2 people on film. But let's talk about the people that aren't getting talked about. Let's talk about Liam Ramos. I know you've all seen the picture of the 5-year-old in the blue bunny hat. the 5-year-old that was pulled out of his father's car after preschool and led up to the door and used as bait to draw his family out of the house so they could deport the family. This 5-year-old child has been in Dilley Detention Center for over a week now. 1 week. He can't eat. He can't sleep. He doesn't know where his Blue Bunny hat is or his Spider-Man backpack. He's an innocent little child. This is not a killer. This is not a criminal. This is a kid who was going to preschool and just wants to be home. He says every day to the people around him, I wonder if my classmates miss me. I wonder if mommy misses me. He's 5 years old and he's throwing up and running fevers because they're feeding him food with mold and worms. This is beyond the pale. We are not the America I grew up in. We're not even anything close to the America I know. We cannot allow ICE and Department of Homeland Security to continue to imprison innocent children. You can argue all you want that these protesters asked for it. Tell me, how did this 5-year-old ask for this treatment? Because I'm going to tell you, if you believe that, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Well said. Well, we've made it to the end of the week. We've made it to the end of the week. It's been bumpy, but we made it. And there will be more to come. There's always more to come. That's the good thing. There's always tomorrow. Like Annie says, shut up, bitch. You know how some songs just, it's like, okay, tomorrow, we get it. She's very plucky for an orphan, that one, wasn't she?
My daughter got into Annie recently because my mom took them to the play, but I had to watch the movie.
Which version of the movie did you watch?
The original one.
Good. Don't be going to that remake shit.
No,
she had reason to be plucky. She was adopted by a millionaire.
Yeah, she got adopted by a millionaire. I'd be fucking singing my fortunes too. We got Annie. Look at my leg. That's really inappropriate. She's like flashing a gash all the time.
Oh,
Woo, we got Annie.
Miss Hannigan so badly when I was younger.
Yeah.
I am Miss Hannigan.
Some girls are dripping in diamonds.
I literally am. That's my life.
In verse.
Let's do a remake, Vera. I'll be Annie.
Yeah, you've got the look.
Steve, Daddy Warbucks.
Daddy No Bucks at the moment. Daddy No Bucks.
What's the blonde with the pearls? Christina, you're stepping up here. You're going to be her.
Yeah, you can be Rooster's girlfriend. What's her name?
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
You can get those legs. He's there, street. He's there. Or you can be Daddy Warbucks. We'll just get a bald cap for you. That'd be good.
I've had a bald cap on. I've worn a bald cap before.
That's a humbling moment, isn't it? When you put a bald cap on and you're like, oh, Jesus. That's not a future I want to be a part of.
It's not nearly as humbling as going, oh.
Yeah, show off that 5 head, everyone. It's like, no, I don't want to. Well, we've made it, ladies. Thank you for joining us for UCR Live again. This week we'll be back at you during the week with a little something. And who knows where the world will be in 7 days.
Where was Joe tonight?
Joe who Celtic Dragon. She's out.
Joe.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, Joe.
It's very hot in Australia, but she may have melted. If you are in Australia, I'm sending you love because that's messed up. We don't need that kind of heat.
Yeah.
She posted her 45 degrees C, and I went back with minus 18 degrees C here.
Yeah. Just, isn't the world a wonderful place? We live.
18 degrees. It's like insane. I can't live like
we
this.
We live for a brighter tomorrow, but that'll be that this time next week. We shall see you on Uncensored Radio's UCR Live. Bye, folks.
Bye.